What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are doing something that I haven't done in a couple of years. We are using a Pokemon that I've never used on the channel. Today, we are rocking out with Cryogonal. I think that's how you pronounce it. Cryogonal. I might just call it Cry. It's kind of a pain in the neck to kind of try to pronunciate this Pokemon, but we're using Snowflake Ice Guy. Yeah, I like that name for it. Haven't used it ever in competitive play, so we're trying it out today. I don't really know its stats. Don't really know if it's any good. It's probably terrible considering I'd never used it. It's got Freeze Dry, it's got Icy Wind, it's got Haze, and it's got Protect, so it's got some speed control. You can get rid of stat changes, do decent damage with Freeze Dry. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to try it out. We're having some fun with it today. But outside of Mr. Ice Guy, we got Kingambit, Garchomp, Typhlosion, Torkoal, and Jumpluff. This team, pretty much a Sun team with the 3, Typhlosion, Jumpluff, and Torkoal, and then 2 big-time physical attackers with Kingambit and Garchomp. I do really like this team. Hope we get the rock out with it. Hopefully, maybe pick up some KOs, use this little Ice Guy, you know, decently well. Maybe grab some wins or 2. That's the hopes for today's video. Guys, you want to run the team for yourself? Another code is at top right-hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Cryogonal on the casual ladder. Match number 1 coming at you guys, going up against a Groudon and what is that Pokemon? Dipplin. Groudon and Dipplin seems like a Trick Room team with Hatterene and Indeedee. They also have Walking Wake and they got Glimmer. So honestly, probably just going straight into my Turtle is probably my play. I want to see this Pokemon stats. Little Snowflake guy. What you got? Oh, you're actually pretty fast. I actually kind of like you. I actually really like you. Honestly, let's lead it. Let's have some fun with this one. Let's go Cryogonal here for the lead. In the back end, we definitely want Torkoal. I think we want Typhlosion as well. But we want the Sun combo. Might not even need Torkoal. Because if they're going to bring out the Sun, which I feel like they have to, then we can really just get after it. So, honestly, do I just go Kingambit? I'm with it. We'll go Kingambit, we'll go Typhlosion, and we will bring either Jumpluff or Garchomp. Let's bring Garchomp here. Bring Garchomp. A little bit of Chomsky action. Let's see how we do with this Pokemon. It's pretty fast. What was it? 174? 174 speed? That's cooking. It's cooking. It should outspeed pretty much most of their Pokemon. But they're going to end up going Dipplin alongside with Walking Wake. I'm not setting the Sun. It seems like they're not setting the Sun right now. Cryogonal with Freeze Dry is going to be 4 times super effective to both of these Pokemon. So this is a pretty good lead for me. I do like this lead. Freeze Dry, yeah. Freeze Dry's going to rip. He's going to boost our energy up here. Probably just a speed boost if I had to guess. Oh no, it's special attack boost. He could be going for Flamethrower, which I wouldn't like. I'm going to Freeze Dry you up. And honestly, we're probably going to be taking damage, so I'd rather just go for Assurance here and just rip it into the Dipplin slot. But we'll see a Terra type. Please be Dipplin. Please be Dipplin. Please be Dippin' Dots. It is Dippin' Dots. He's going to get Electric Terra. Why Electric? Starting to scare me a little bit. Dippin' Dots over here. I'm outspeeding. Freeze Dry is going to be 4 times super effective. This is my KO. My boy, Snowflake Guy. What a start. What a start for today's video. Snowflake Guy getting after it. I am outspeeding. I wish I would have used a different move, but Sharon's doing okay damage with the crit. He's going to end up using a Growth. We don't like that. Attack's going to get boosted. And special attack, so that's a little scary. Dippin' Dots over here with the attack boost. We don't like that, but big time KO from the Snowflake. He's not playing around. He's not playing around. Groudon's going to bring out the Drought here. I do have Focus Sash, which is good. I could Haze up if I really want to. I could honestly Haze up. But honestly, I think my play is still just to rip a Freeze Dry here. Actually, we're going to double down on Dippin' Dots here. I feel like we can deal with Groudon a little bit later, so I'm going to go do that. On top of that, I do Flying Terra. I think now's the time to send it. Let's go for probably just an Assurance here. Let's do it. So if he's going to use any move in the Kingambit, it's going to be a ground move. I can see him just ripping Blades here. This is going to be my play. But yo, my boy, Ice Guy, just whipping down that Walking Wake. Freeze Dry's going to fly. How much damage are we doing? Not bad. This thing's kind of bulky. He's going to go for those blades. We knew he was going for those blades. I got Levitate over here with Snowflake, and now I'm a flying type. Let's go. Assurance going to fly here, and that's some good damage there. He's going to end up Giga Draining. That's fine. You shouldn't get back too much HP. A Freeze Strike should be able to KO you, but honestly, I think we just go Freeze Strike into this slot. And we just go, probably just Assurance again in this slot. I'm with it. I'm with it. Yo, let's go. The cool thing about this Pokemon is, like, nobody uses it. So our opponent did not know it even had Levitate. They had no idea. But I slide Freeze Strike over here, picking up great damage into Groudon. He's going to use a Smackdown here, which is going to chunk me up pretty bad. Knocks me straight down. And Assurance should KO. Beautiful. Come on now. Come on, King Gambo. King Gambo picking up big time KO. Honestly, from here, they don't have Terra type. Freeze Strike can KO Groudon. And I don't even know who their final Pokemon is. I could swap my King Gambit. I could just start throwing Sucker Punches. I had a few different options on my hands. Yeah, dude, this thing's going crazy. This thing's going crazy. Hatterene's going to pop out here. Honestly, I might just Free to Protect here. And I'm just going to go Freeze Try with Assurance. Or actually Iron Head. I'm going to potentially Read to Protect here. Doubling down on Hatterene. So I feel like the only way he could potentially win this one, he's not even going to do it, I was going to say, is probably pop a Trick Room. But he's now ripping blades. I got Levitate. This is going to end up hitting my King Gambo, which might KO. It does. Of course it crits, man. Of course it crits. Okay. Hopefully no Trick Room. Trick Room would be a problem. Got a little bit of problem. I wish I had my turtle here. Wish I had my turtle. I still have Terra type, which is good news. I could go right into you and go into straight fire, but then Blades is just going to rip up into me. I don't want to go into Steel Terra. I kind of do, but at the same time, I don't. This is definitely a double protect turn, just to read out what they're going to do here. This is definitely a double protect turn. We might lose this match. I should have just used what's it called here. Realistically, I should have just used Freeze Strike out on slot that last turn. But I was just like, dude, there's no way that I thought they would protect. And I didn't think Blades was going to get a crit too. So in that case, we were doubling down to Hatterene. It would have been 2v1 and we would have been fine. So a little bit of bad RNG on both ways. But I end up going Gleam here. Groudon, what are you doing? Maybe a Heat Crash? I'm very curious to see what Groudon's going to do. He's ripping a Heat Crash. So I just think going into Steel Terra here is by far our play. I'm going to try to send this. We use Terra type already? Oh, I used it on King Gambo. Oh man, we're in some trouble. We're in some trouble. But I'm going to do this and just go for the EQ. Let's send it. Here comes Gleam. I'm able to soak. He's going to use Smackdown. Can we soak this? No. EQ. I need you KOing. I need you KOing, EQ. I need you KOing. You got the Life Orb. You're a big dog. You're a big dog around these parts. Did I pick up any KOs there? Or are they both on 1? Are they both on like 1 HP? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. How many turns left to Trick Room? 2. Okay, so I kind of just have to land Double Protect or just land a Heat Wave. But I think my boy's dead. I think my boy is dead here to Blades. That hurts the soul that we didn't KO any of them. Not a single one of them. So Protect flies. Dazzling Gleam's going to follow behind. Obviously, Typhlosion could soak that. The scary part is Blades popping out here. Can we dodge it? No way. Did we just dodge it? Oh no, it's blocked. Did we dodge it though? No, we didn't dodge it. Okay, comes down to me landing a Double Protect here. I have to land a Double Protect. Another crit. What is going on here? I mean, that was KOing me regardless, but that crit on the first one was bad news. All right, we got to land Double Protect. This is the game right here. It's either I land it and I win, or I miss it and I lose. Fingers crossed, I lose. Dude, I played so good this match too. I played so good. I played so good with Mr. Ice Guy, and we end up losing this one. Hurts the soul. I should have just freeze dried the Groudon, but at the same time, they shouldn't have gotten a crit in my King Gambit, and we should have stayed alive and won the game regardless. But it is what it is. We're 0-1. Match number 2, coming at you guys. A Koraidon, kind of a Sun Squad here, which I don't mind the sunlight. They got Skellydirge, they got Dragapult, they got Fluttermane, Talonflame, and Grimmsnarl for potential screens. Honestly, maybe just going into like Torkoal and Typhlosion could be good, or I can just go into you and Torkoal, get the sun rolling, and start getting after it that way. Because I do have Water Tower with you. I can always set up Tailwind, which is nice. So yeah, let's go into both of these two. We'll bring Typhlosion, and we'll go Guard Chomp here. Probably King Gambit, actually. Just the Sucker Punch priority is so big, especially with 3 Ghost types. It's going to be good for us. Plus, I mean, Iron Head's going to be super effective with this Grimmsnarl. We got a few different options here. Okay, 0-1. Need our first victory here. They're going to end up setting out Sunny Boy Koraidon with Grimmsnarl. And from here, I feel like just Fire or Water Tower is probably my play, right? Just so I can make sure I get off this Tailwind. Yeah, Water Tower. Let's do that. And we're just going to overheat into this Grimmsnarl slot. And then eject pack out. I think that's definitely my play. If I had to guess, he's probably going for what, Light Screen, and then maybe a Flare Blitz or a Flame Charge into this Jump Left slot, which is why I want to go Water Tower. So we'll send this. Kind of hoping Koraidon does something stupid where I can Encore him into a move, but I doubt it. There's Light Screen, that's fine. Kind of seen that coming. And Tailwind's going to fly behind this thing. So Koraidon should definitely still outspeed Torkoal. That's totally fine. And yeah, there's a Flare Blitz. A little bit of Flare Blitz. Still doing a ton of damage. But it's good to know my Pokemon are just going to be able to outspeed it. So he loses HP due to Life Orb, and he takes a little bit of recoil there, which is nice. Overheat flies, picks up great damage into that Grimmsnarl slot. And I'm going to be able to eject pack out of here. So with that Tailwind up, yeah, we're pretty much forced to just go into my boy here. And honestly, Heat Wave's... Actually, Heat Wave could probably KO the Grimmsnarl. I'm just going to put you to sleep. And I'm just going to rip a Heat Wave. Or do I rip an Eruption? Let's rip an Eruption. Let's choice to Eruption. Let's choice right on into Eruption. He could, like, Thunder Wave me here. And he is going to go for that. But luckily, I dodged the attack. It's massive. And Sea Powder's going to land. Big time dodge of the Thunder Wave. Big time dodge of the Thunder Wave. So I'm able to dodge that. I put Koraidon to sleep. It's a free Eruption turn here. And I'm picking up a KO. Another Eruption will KO the Koraidon. And I should outspeed it. So, I mean, I'm kind of not worried about that. Only Pokemon I would be worried about is going to be Fluttermane popping out here. Which is maybe why I should have choiced into, like, Heat Wave here, but Skellydirge is going to be the Pokemon that comes out here, so that's not bad. So Skellydirge pops out here. I think I'm just going to save Jump Left for later. I'm going to go right into my boy here. I'm going to go right into my my King Gambo. Because if Skellydirge is attacking anybody, it's definitely going for a Shadow Ball into Typhlosion. And of course he wakes up, and he's going to be able to protect here. Unbelievable. This is what I got to deal with. Like, come on with this. Come on with this nonsense. Such nonsense. One turn sleep. Get on out of here. I'm playing so well today. Eruption doing solid damage. And he's going to Mud Slap me. Not doing that much damage. And Eruption should KO. My accuracy does drop, so I'm worried about, you know, what's called popping out here. I'm worried about, like, missing a shot. But Eruption should still KO. I am just going to go for Sucker Punch in this slot, and I'm just going to throw another Eruption. Might as well. He ends up protecting the Skellydirge. Please. Eruption, can you KO? It should KO. It definitely should, and I have a feeling it's not going to, and I'm just going to lose my King Gambit. Go on, Eruption. Okay, KO is cool. Awesome. So Koraidon off the field, one turn sleep. It's absurd, and they have Terror type, so I mean they can spam the Terror type here to bypass the Sucker Punch damage. But Tailwind's gone. I mean, honestly, my Pokemon, or Typhlosion at least, is faster than Skeledirge. But it's not going to be faster than that Polt. I feel like Polt's gotta... I wonder what Polt's going to do. I'm going to stick with Sucker Punch in this slot. And I'm just going to go for another Eruption. Another Eruption. So Sunlight's going to end next turn. I will have Jump Bluff and what's called here. Sucker Punch going to pick up the KO, which is beautiful. But I'll have Jump Bluff and Torkoal in the back end, which is really nice. To reset Sun. I just picked up the KO there. He ends up going Thunderbolt, and that's going to be game because that Thunderbolt's doing absolutely no damage. Eruption might do about half. A little bit more than half. Typhlosion hitting hard right now. And that's going to be game, set, match. Beautiful. I can just spam Sucker Punch and click Eruption. So, match number 2, gonna go to us. He ends up protecting his little Dragapult. Shiny Dragapult, I should say. But again, this kind of makes up for match number 1. Considering we played well in that first match, especially with our brand new friend, Mr. Ice Guy. But we just did not come out with the win. So, spam same move, Sucker Punch, Eruption. Game, set, match. There it is. Third and final match coming at you guys. Going up against an Ogerpon squad. Now, Ogerpon, very strong, especially within Sunlight, so we might not even bring our Torkoal. Might want to go a different route here. Honestly, my boy, Icy Guy, looking pretty fire here. Let's get it. I'm going into him. So I'm going to end up leading him. Maybe Torkoal and Jump Bluff in the back end could be decently well, but I'm going to lead him alongside with probably King Gambit. Or do I go like Garchomp here? Because I do have Levitate, and I can throw some shots at him. Or, again, I could just go into King Gambit, because if they do go Lando here, I have Defiant. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to end up bringing you, and I'm going to end up bringing Typhlosion, just for big-time damage. So, no Sun Squad with Torkoal or Jump Bluff. Let's see how we do here. Let's see how we do here. I'm curious to see who they're going to lead here. It's going to be Lando? No, it's going to be Urshifu and Twinana. So, they can set Weather here. That I kind of don't like, but if I can just get some damage off here, Freeze Dry can really start to get after it. So I'm going to go for Freeze Dry here. Honestly, we're probably just going to Sucker Punch here as well. I think that's definitely my play. And no, it's fine. It's going to be not very effective, but chipping up some sort of damage. I'm hoping that the combination of Sucker Punch and Freeze Dry can KO. He's going into Water Terror, so I'm really hoping that he's going after King Gambit. That's really what I'm hoping, because if I get off this Sucker Punch, he can KO my King Gambit. And then my boy Icy Guy can maybe pick up KO. Let's see. Sucker Punch flying. Great damage. And here comes Surge and Strikes. Oh, we outspeeding my Icy friend is nasty. He's nasty. He's so nasty. He is so nasty. Bye-bye Urshifu. Bye-bye Terror type in one turn. Icy boy at 174 speed just getting after it. See, nobody knows what to do with this thing. They have no idea. Now he's going to Defiant Pop. We love that. And now I get to go into Flying Terror, where you can't use a ground move. Because I bet you any amount of money, just like in match number 1, they do not know that this Pokemon has Levitate. So I'm going to go Freeze right here. I'm going to Thrash Slice. And I'm just going to throw an Iron Head into the slot. Oh my lord. He's going to go for EQ all day. He's going for EQ all day. Or Stomping Tantrum. Something like that. He just has to go for a ground move. There's no way he goes for a rock move. That'd be an insane read if he goes for a rock move. Well, let's see. Tailwind's gonna fly. Show me EQ. Show me EQ. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bye-bye Lando. Lando's definitely dead. Lando's dead to this. 4 times super effective. Get it on out of here, yo. This Pokemon is broken. I've never used it before, and I'm living large with this thing right now. Iron Head's gonna fly. We're +1 onto attack from Defiant. That's some monstrous damage there. That's some beautiful damage. Final Pokemon coming out here. It's Raging Bolt. The guy, dude. Freeze Dry, super effective into that slot. He's probably just gonna go for what's called here. He already used Rain Dance. He already used Tailwind. He's probably just gonna go for Bleak Wind, and he just cancels match. So we sweep here in match number 3 with the new Ice Guy. We go 2-1 for today's video. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Cryogonal, Icy Guy, Snowflake, whatever you want to call him on the casual ladder. Absolutely killing it today. Levitate, going nuclear, Freeze Dry, one-tapping Pokemon. He was doing it all. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positive today. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.